Duskwood finds herself in unknown territory for the first time in a long while. She's on a journey to take the head of the Hell's Raiders and to seek out the Exodi so that she might be able to save her body from slowly wasting away due to radiation exposure, both environmental exposure and her own version she receives from herself. It's complicated. Yet, utilizing the devices of the dead, a smartphone or two of one of the zombies here, she has been able to access map caches of the area, so she has a better idea of what exactly she is walking into. And so, with the night young, Dusk has a long way to travel yet. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. No Hope, where I am feeling hopeful. We have a hospital here in Dighton that we're going to visit, try and get some more radiation medication. And failing that, we're going to continue on our journey. Well, we're going to be doing that regardless. So our first location is over here towards the northeast. However, I'm kind of tempted to check out this cabin here if it's not in the middle of a city. With it being a cabin, I don't think it will be. I'm hoping this forest kind of continues on towards there. So to begin our evening, we're going to make our way out to here first of all. And the easiest way for us to approach is probably going to be by heading down this way here. So let's get a move on. And Dusk is pretty quick. Whoa. Let's just stop there for a moment. We have some supply crates. Interesting. I can't imagine there's going to be anything super neat in here for us. There's some clean water. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything crazy good. There is a laptop here that is unbrowsed and a smartphone as well, though. We could have a quick look at them just to see what's going on with them. Specifically the laptop, just because of all the changes. Oh, it has no charge currently. Well, that's fine. Oh, 7 items there? There's 7 smartphones. Okay, all uncharged. I guess it's part of the drop. Cool. Interesting. We could start up the backup generator potentially to be able to charge them, but they're more than likely blank devices. They've been planted here. Oh, there's a tree ant up there. Hello? A walking tree, slowly moving on a tangle of roots like a land-bound octopus, with its branches swaying in the wind. There is the vague suggestion of a face in the whorls of its bark. Hi. Well, I guess you're gonna attract anything on over towards you. That's okay. Let's start to make our way up between these buildings here. We're hearing a lot of moans on the wind. Which is interesting. Again, that's something that I haven't seen, so it's something that seems to be new. At least the moaning side of things. We usually hear shuffling and stuff like that, so it seems like the dead are actually making noises that we can detect and actually distinguish between. Wow, there's a lot of fighting going on over there, so we probably want to get a closer look, see what is happening. Are they attacking? Oh, oversized wasps. Well, that's kind of useful. Okay, so we could kind of leave them to attacking each other and see if we can just kind of make our way around them over towards the hospital. Yeah, looks like we might be able to find an entrance up here. Yeah, we can, but there's a lot of them. Let's just go activate our back scabbard, take out Dawn. How bad around the corner is it? I'm wondering. That's a headless zombie. I'm kind of hoping that we'll be able to make it in through the garage here. It's possible, but we've got a bit of trouble before we make it in there. It's difficult to tell if these doors are locked, though. It's a closed metal door. Quite often the metal doors are locked. We're going to have to deal with some soldiers first. Maybe not. Hello, do you want to make your way up towards me here? Surely there's got to be a better option here, right? Oh, there's also, it's probably a zapper. Let's just go around. Let's go around. We'll play it safe for the moment. We're also seeing really far at the moment because the weather is currently clear. A rarity. And oh boy, a lot of dead over this side as well. And we've been spotted. The zombie elf maybe? Zombie goblin. Okay. All right, let's just stay moving ahead of you for now. We are gonna have to deal with a few of these dead. Ah, look at that. It just revived. Okay, so those corpses do come back. And hello, Predator. Let's swing at you. Take you down. All right, you're next. And we're moving pretty quickly here. That is a zombie Hulk, so we really don't want to fight that. I mean, we can fight it, but ideally we don't. Ideally we don't, so let's get a little bit more distant here. Okay, it looks like we've got another entry point here. There's lots of body bags, so... Oh, wow. There's been a lot of dead reviving in and around here, so... We can get inside, but it's going to be a little gnarly. So let's start to kill the ones that are out front. We're going to close that really quickly. And of course, the numbers here could be absolutely bonkers. It's a big hospital. We can see that we can actually make it down to the lower level. We're going to start to do that now. We're going to take that one out. They're probably going to smash through that glass very, very quickly. But let's just see what we got going on under here because, yeah. It's been a while since I've been to a hospital where we've been able to access the bottom. We also have a PC in here as well. Interesting. Is this a lab of some kind? We've got a dormant zombie corpse here. So they're going to pop back to life. I think when we get close to them, we'll just determine how close that is. Let's see. Yep, rises from the ground, but we didn't actually see where they rose. Okay, we'll just go smash that corpse. So these are probably centrifuges here, if I had to have a wild guess. Let's see. Yep, it is a centrifuge. We can analyze blood. We've kind of already done that, so I don't know if we will need to. Alright, let's just keep moving through here. We've got a lot of dead. Do we want to clear them? I mean, they're regular zombies, so it's going to be very quick and easy for us to do so. Let's just try and have them funnel on over towards us. Got a tough zombie there as well. Lots of locked doors around here as well. Okay, there's showers. So it's probably a janitorial closet or something like that, if I had to guess, because it's locked. But yeah, these regular zombies, we are going to be able to absolutely tear through with Dawn. Yeah. The zombie soldier is going to be a little bit more difficult, but really not much of a problem for Dusk at this stage of the game. Yeah, absolutely annihilating them. What have we got? Lies, damn lies, and rocket science. And a book about dodgeball. Cool. Nothing crazy useful on any of them. That's okay. Looks like we've got a shocker of some kind just around the corner. Hello there. Now, I do wonder if we could potentially attempt to use our force shove on these zombies. Oh, damn. It looks like they've already smashed this here. So we'd have quite a hard time getting in. Not impossible, though. We can use our hammer, or alternatively, we can try and blink in there. I think trying to blink in there will probably be the way to do it. All right, so let's see. Awaken telekinesis. We're going to go for a force shove. We lost concentration, surprisingly enough. 24% chance of failure, not super high. All right, so we hurled them away and we did really good damage to them in that process. So it is working out for us. We're going to try and go for a mind hammer. After that, brilliant. The telekinesis is back. That concentration proficiency has made such a big difference already for us. Okay, so we've got laboratories all over the show here, so I think the most interesting things that we could potentially find in this hospital, we are going to find in this space. So we're going to keep on moving through here. I don't think that the dead here are going to have anything too useful or interesting for us, so I'm not going to be checking over everybody. I'm going to be trying to walk over them though, just to see if they have any denarii on them, because there's always a possibility, but I mean, usually it's just like 1 or 2 denarii, so it's not the end of the world if we miss out, but we definitely want to try and get into there if we can. There's a freaking CBM just hanging out in here, an integrated multimeter CBM, which can tell us about electronics and whatnot. We got the dosimeter one. I mean, we'll take it for now. Does not fit in any pockets. I think it does. I think it probably does. Let's just put Dawn away. So it probably fits into our rucksack. If I had to take a guess, let's see. Could not put it in there. It already contains an item. Okay, so it's not going to fit into that. But what I'm thinking it should be able to fit into is one of our various dimensional bags, because we've got 2 of them. So one that's got a load of things in, one that has less. There isn't a lot of space available in the tool belt, so that's probably not going to go in there, but we'll try both of these. Too big for parent pocket. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wield one of the dimensional bags, because I think it's probably one of these scenarios where it can fit in the bag, but the bag isn't fitting in the rucksack for whatever reason. Yeah, so it does look like it should be able to fit. We've got a lot of free volume at the moment, so what I'm going to try and do is just put all of our CBMs into this bag if we can. Okay. It's fit in there totally fine. All right, yeah, those have all fit in there totally fine. The question is, can we put this back into our rucksack? I am hoping the answer to that is going to be yes. Already contains an item. Okay, so we might have a bit of trouble fitting things back in there, but here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to put more things into the lesser dimensional bag. That's the easiest way for us to do this. So we're just going to go through, we're going to take all of these little bits and pieces, and we're going to try and put them into the less dimensional bag. We can do the same with the other one as well. Honestly, medium storage battery, if that fits in there, that would be great. Gosh, there's so much death going on around us at the moment. Oh, my bad. I think I tried to put it in the lifting field to begin with. So we're just going to go back to the rucksack, and not enough space. Damn. Okay, well, how much space do we have left in our rucksack at the moment? We still have 42 liters worth of volume. This is currently 23 liters of volume. But the thing is, with the rucksack, that's split over a number of different areas. So I know it's not the most entertaining thing in the world, having a look at inventory management, but I think this is an important skill to learn. So if we go and open up the rucksack here, we can see all of the different items that are currently in there. All the things that we could probably try and put into our other dimensional bag. Although in saying that, look at that, most of those things are already in the lesser dimensional bag. So if I go and close that, the only things that we have in our rucksack right now are these here. Although in saying that, that is a lot of beech nuts. So maybe we go for the beech nuts. Let's go and put as many of them in there as we possibly can. All right, that's a lot of beech nuts in there now. Okay, yeah, so we only have 25 liters worth of volume available. And this lesser dimensional bag is going to be more than that. Yeah, it's 30 liters. That's tough. Now, so I think after all of that, we're probably just going to leave the multimeter behind, because I don't think we really need that. Okay, well, hot dog, we've freaking done it. I had to eat a lot of nuts, and I also need to just kind of swap things around and put them in our greater dimensional tool belt, because the holding in that, it is far greater. Wouldn't you believe it? Right, well, we're going to draw Dawn back out, and we're going to get just continuing on. I'm going to clear these areas first before we try and make it into there. So what have we got? Shopping carts with some clothing in. Interesting. What's the quality of the carts like? Pretty wrecked, which is, I guess, to be expected. There's lots of them around here as well. Oh, this is all laundry. Okay, I see. And down here, it was a elevator. I see, okay. We've got some more bathrooms down here by the looks of things, and quite a few zombies. So that's all the sound, the racket that we've been hearing while we're in the other room. We're just going to hold this position and just absolutely annihilate the dead. We should hit Shift V when we're in an area like this just to see if there is anything that we need. We really should fix our electronics before we leave here. And do not worry, I'm going to attempt to do that. Also, do we have any good food here? Yeah, the answer is yeah, we do. But also, I just got us filled up on a load of beech nuts. So, yeah. We're probably not going to do well. Actually, in saying that, the powdered eggs, let's take that. I think we can afford to do that. And then the V8, we might be able to drink some of that right away. Yeah, we can. Okay, we can probably drink a few of these things. Let's go knock back some of the creaming soda here. We're feeling turgid, so I don't think we want to push it much further than that at this stage. Let's continue on here, Dusk. See who's making that racket over here. Hello there, and goodbye. step up, one at a time, please. Wonderful. And what mess do we have in here? Oversized wasps that had actually managed to find their way in here somehow. And, oh yeah, there was another one. Okay. Did they manage to, like, destroy the floor or something like that? Maybe. There's so many dead in here. And there was a SWAT one. Among them, a SWAT zombie. Not bad equipment, really. But not what we're after. Not right now, no. So we'll probably go and just, ideally we would get this door closed, but that ain't gonna happen unless we go and shift everything. Let's just deal with the dead that are here. They're very much stuck in there, because I'm pretty sure that it's laminated glass, so it's not reinforced glass. It is possible for us to work our way through that. But it would still take them quite a long time to break through it. Let's go ahead and kill these ones here. Slice you. Let's just back up, limit the amount that can attack us at one time. Go after you next. Hello. Okay, so we got some hospital beds in here by the looks of things. And, ooh, some patients that are up and about. Okay, I see. They're going to be trying to smash their way out of there. We're going to kill them because it's kind of the kind thing for us to do in this scenario. Dusk. Altruistic as ever. Okay, what do we have over here on the bed? Probably just sheets. The analyst, I see. Okay, we're hearing lots of noises from above at the moment and nothing else down here. So let's try and see if we can work our way into here. So we are going to be going across to Awaken Teleporter, and we are, oh, actually, you know what? We can just phase. Yeah, we can phase now, like this. We lose concentration. Well, we're going to try again, aren't we? We might, yeah, no, we're freaking in. Unbelievably cool. So we have some tramadol in there. Let's just go and take that out of the bottle. And some fast-acting sedatives. Do we need 51 of them? Seems a little excessive. Still, we'll take it. We've got one more room that we can look at here. Let's get out of this space first. So we're going to phase through the wall. Amazing, Dusk. Amazing. All right, let's catch our breath. Get that stamina back. Wonderful. And okay. Okay, it's just an equipment cupboard. Right, I don't think there's going to be anything else crazy good down here. Well, okay, we do have a few dead, and there's going to be even more of them up there. Yeah, we've got a SWAT zombie that's standing in the way. So they did manage to, well, they didn't get through that, did they? No. So we could check around this area here. We could check upstairs. Upstairs is probably more, I was going to say offices. It could be laboratories as well, though, so it could still be worth us having a look at. Took us a while to smash that. Okay, and we have a large number of dead up here. Hello. Make your way on over towards us, thank you. Get attention from a few of them. Alright, I'm kind of surprised that we're still seeing regular zombies. We have zombie evolution cranked up at the moment, so yeah, I would generally expect to see more nasty creatures here. But, I mean, this is still pretty nasty. Let's go ahead and take you out. What did we have here? It looks like it's all just hospital bed. Yeah, by the looks of things. Hello. Hello and goodbye. Just make sure that you actually stay dead. For anyone that comes here after us, gotta think about them, huh? Alright, let's go crack this door open if we can. What do we have in here? Cotton balls, and that's about it. Okay, so yeah, it's a bedding area, not too much more up here, I think. Obviously, there's a lot of dead. They may have medication up here. I don't know if they're going to have what we are really after, though. I imagine most of that stuff would have been down below. Corpse of a hospitalized human. Yeah, they will be coming back to life at some point. Alright, well, it's been a while since I've seen the new look for hospitals, so I think it's still worth us having a good little hunt around here, because there is no telling what we might find. Like a load of anesthetic, just in a jar, and we've got an epinephrine auto-injector as well. The anesthetic is what we need to be able to install CBMs. There may be a auto dock here. We may be able to have a look at doing some installations of the less intensive CBMs, because obviously the better they are, the more difficult they are to install. Alright, these are just all patient rooms. Still, we'll dive back here and we'll just see what we've got. Plastic bottles, nothing in them, that's fine. Heading down here. Oh, I thought we had some noise over this side, but no, does not seem like it. Oh, hello. All right, can we get like patient records? It doesn't display anything coherent. Okay. All right. We've got some antipsychotics. Honestly, probably worth us taking just in case because, well, Dusk is her brother's sister after all. We never know. There's always a chance that some of those effects might kick in before long, especially with all that Dusk has experienced and is still experiencing. Wow. There's a conga line in here, huh? All right, let's take you out as well. And we will try and see if there is anything interesting amongst them. The role of robotics in modern manufacturing gets our electronic skill up quite high. Okay, that's potentially useful. Low-grade meth, I see. So with that book, it's probably worth us just trying to digitize it if we can, but we're gonna kill all of these zombies first, because they're just gonna be making a lot of noise otherwise. Yeah, okay. We'll just clear here as well, so it sounds like most of the activity is going to be downstairs now. Okay, so it was through here, I believe. So let's go to our backup phone, and we want to store books. Oh, we cannot see to do that. Where is the book in question? It is up there. Okay, so let's just go to our ever-burning torch. First of all, we will turn that on. And then we will go and store books. Yeah, we'll go for that one there. It is grayed out at the moment, which means that we probably actually already have it, but this isn't going to be a huge amount of time. All right, that's a lot of noise, huh? Okay, let's get that light off for now. Okay, and I believe we've probably, yeah, the book is still there. That's good. We've got it with us. Oh, it's probably more that our electronic skill is already 5. Although, again, in saying that, I think that is our knowledge, not our practical skill. Our practical yeah, it's only 3, nearly 4 at the moment, so we could get that up by doing a little bit more disabling of machines and whatnot, taking them apart. Let's just go take you out, and we will head upstairs, see what we've got going on over here. We've got another door. Okay, could have some good stuff. Some more antipsychotics, like a lot. The blood draw kit we will take because, yeah, if we do need to do an analysis and we don't have our CBM that allows us to do so, could still be useful. We are absolutely carving through the dead that are here. I'm so used to hospitals having lots of boomers, lots of bloated zombies, so honestly, it's kind of a breath of fresh air, also known as a breath, to just have these regular zombies here. Because yes, while there are a lot of them here, Dusk is absolutely carving through them. So it looks like this level is very similar to the one that we were just in, so we can probably assume things are going to be where we expect them to be. A large saline infusion kit and rochronium. Rochronium bromide is a fast-acting muscle relaxant used primarily in emergency medicine because of its relative stability. It can serve as a component of a balanced anesthesia in a pinch. Okay, we will take it just in case. And the saline infusion kit holds a liter of completely sterile saline. You can use it to mitigate the consequences of blood loss. Requires healthcare for Cataclysm. You continue to impress me with the inclusion of things like that. I think that's fantastic. I think that's very cool. Thorny Shambler, less so. No, Thorny Shamblers are cool. We do like them. All right, hello. What do we have in here? We've got the whole family and the family dog as well. All right, let's crack open this area here. Is it just a bandana? It is. Okay, so I don't think we're going to have much else here. We might have something tucked away behind here. We got some sodas and whatnot. We're still pretty turgid, so we're not going to worry about drinking right now. Let's just kind of whip through here quickly like... Ooh, CBM just sitting on the counter. A chronometer. I guess it makes sense for there to be some basic CBMs here. Wow, a lot of dead in this room. Nothing for us though. Hello and goodbye. And let's fight you here, man. We're being grabbed by quite a few, but we're barely seeing any stamina loss as well. Just looking at this here, yeah, they're not getting through our armor at all. I
we haven't really needed to dodge. We've got the bicephalous eel ring, so if they do actually strike us, we should be trying to dodge. We're being crushed against the walls a little bit. That's what we have to be careful of because it causes us to lose stamina quite quickly. But yeah, when we are facing only a few at a time like that, we are absolutely a menace. Okay, all right, we are going to just check this room here. Okay, there's probably a bathroom over here as well, but just to be certain, we will check. Oh, no, okay, injectable iron, okay. I think our iron intake is looking okay. Oh yeah, we get a lot of iron from the beech nuts. Not much in the way of calcium, so probably worth us taking some multivitamins. We'll just knock back a few of those now. Yeah, that's looking better. That's something that I need to try and stay on top of. And it looks like we can go up even higher. Because it's still a clear night, we might actually even get more sight of the surrounding areas. And ooh, this usually would be a game ender for us. Or it would mean that we have to, not a game ender, but it would be a big problem. Or we'd have to try and smash down the door. But now, awaken teleporter. Let's go phase through that thing. Let's try again and phase through that thing. There we go. We are through, just like that. We've got a small oxygen delivery kit over here, a camo dust mask, and it looks like we're going to have to phase further, so let's get ready to do that. Phase through this door here, try to. There we go, we are through. All right, and let's get our breath back before we go any further. Honestly, teleporter is such a massive time-saving ability for us, and I think that's going to be even more apparent as we gain more skills with it. Hello there, zombie raven folk. I think we will start trying to take some more of these memory cards as well. All right, what do we got going on up here? What is that? It's an autoclave. Useful for cleaning stuff. And that is a paper wall. Oh, the wasps have made a hive out of the hospital. I see. More antipsychotics up here, and oh boy, that is a wasp queen, a well-fed wasp queen. Now, I do wonder, because you're in the air, theoretically you would be weighing less. Let's try and force shove you, if we can. We can. We slam it against the wall. Stop picking up. Yes, Dusk slashes at the queen, strikes it down, just like so. I think there is a denarii on this person here. Yeah, so that's what was slowing us down for a moment there. Right, well, the wasp queen has been taken care of. Any royal jelly around here? I suppose we'll keep our eyes peeled for that because they were making a hive out of the place. So we will have to kind of tear through like so. Oh, and they've just, we got a hole in the wall. Yeah, very cool. So we can see that it actually extends outside as well. Wow, that's a big drop. That's an elevator shaft. Let's not walk into that. More autoclaves up here and more anesthetic as well. Wonderful. We definitely want to be taking that with us. We'll try and find a way to do it. We may be able to unload it and put that anesthetic into something else. Right, we need quite a bit because that's 3 liters, 2.3 liters worth of material. We could also just, I think we're probably back to the point where it's like difficult for us to fit it into anything. What's the volume on this? 3.5. Okay, surely we can fit that into one of our lesser dimensional bags. Too big for the parent pocket, which means that it isn't going to fit into our rucksack, but 3.5. Okay, so we need to get rid of 3.5 liters worth of equipment effectively. So having a look at volume here, how can we do that? How can we get rid of 3.5 liters worth of stuff? Not easily. Not easily is the answer. Actually, one of the easiest things for us to do is probably get rid of the big battery that we've been carrying around. If we search for medium battery, we're actually not seeing it at the moment because it is in one of our rucksacks. Not rucksacks, one of the lesser dimensional bags, which I don't know why we're not seeing it right now. But believe me, It is in our inventory. If we search for that, yeah, medium storage battery. If we were to drop that, it's a lot of weight that goes down. It's a considerable amount of volume that goes down. This battery has been with us for a long time and it has been useful, but we can find medium storage batteries in other places. The anesthetic, it's less common. So battery, we are going to have to love you and leave you. It is useful because we can turn that power into mana and like back and forth, but again, it's not a special battery. We can find other batteries like it easily enough, and we can charge those batteries as well using our own internal magic nonsense goodness. Yeah, all right. Got some more patients up here. We'll just clear the top, take you out as well, and keep on moving, Dusk. All right, some more dead over here. A first aid box. We don't really need it. I think we're good. Oh yeah, that's just a full-blown elevator shaft. I like that they're doing that now. It is a little difficult to see in the dark. We could probably let a little bit of light into the situation. We've got a scanner bed over here. Okay, and we're just going to check these desks. Got another scanner over here as well. Hello and goodbye. And I think that's kind of everything up here. Oh, there is another CBM, another multimeter. So they're all kind of like utility CBMs that we've been finding in this place, which makes sense, and I think it's good that we have those here. But we can go up further still. Okay, so let's try and go back to where we were, and honestly, we'll just try and phase through here. Let's do a phase, Dusk. There we go. Up we go. And yeah, I guess I forgot how high hospitals can go. And again, because it's clear, I think that has already given us a wider view. Yeah, okay, we can see all the way out towards, can we see where the cabin is? Not quite yet, but a decent way, a decent path down towards it. And yeah, difficult to tell exactly what that building is, but man, North Smithfield, the whole area around there completely overrun with the dead. Yeah, okay, and I mean, so is this space. Let's just work our way through here, Dusk. Obviously, there's a lot of dead here. We do need to be a little cautious about being overwhelmed. That feral seer went down like a wet sack of potatoes? Is that a saying? It's a wet sack of something. Let's just make sure that they don't have anything cool. Chocolate stockings. Neat. I guess it looks like chocolate and they're not actually chocolate, but we'll never know. Also, a gold nose ring stud. Nose ring stud? I guess it's like a stud and a ring? I'm a little confused as to what it might be. It's not like a septum piercing from what I can see. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna work our way around towards where that big group was, just bit by bit. Okay, why can we not see here? Because I don't know why. That was like a wall of darkness. That's interesting. All right, we're handling this totally fine. Let me just say, this is like a breath of fresh air after dealing with all of the amalgamations, and I know that we were giving ourselves a hard time. Large dry bag. Ooh. Useful for kayaking, commonly used in activities with high risk of wetting equipment. So could we put our bag inside of that? Volume is 80. We can take that with us. Definitely worth us taking, I think. Because yeah, if we need to do a swim across a river at any point, I think that will make the difference, really. All right, okay, no. So the bulk of the dead, they're still over there towards the west. All right, Raven folk, you jumped over the top of us. All right, I thought I saw something nasty for a second. Something has absolutely demolished just everything up here. So I'm intrigued to see what that is. It's probably not that brainless zombie. I can tell you that much. There is gotta be something else nasty up here. So far, it is all clear. And we've got some zombie elves down there. Okay. Got a stethoscope. Which, no, it's not worth us taking because anywhere that we could pick, we will be just, teleporting into. And in here, some more of the coronium. Let's take all those test tubes. Elevator shaft, okay. And we got ourselves a kitchen. Some clean water in there at the moment. Hello and goodbye. Must be pediatrics. We've got quite a few kids around here, unfortunately. But Dusk is past the point of really seeing them as children anymore. Oh boy, we're throwing up heavily. Yeah, okay. Do we want to take some more radiation medication while we are here? Let's take some Prussian blue. And that's it. That's all that we got right now. Yep. Okay, we've got one more Prussian blue left at this stage. Yeah, okay. I really wasn't anticipating this episode to be a full hospital explore. Well, I was expecting it to be a hospital explore, but just not to this extent. I kind of forgot that they can get this big. I don't think we've seen one like this in Dusk's save yet. Oh boy. Okay. We got some big numbers here. Yep, that's fine. Just hold the door. And you know what's great? Those rocks are reflecting off of our torso now. Wonderful. And there's so many bodies here. We're having a quick flick through just to see if there is anything interesting. And I think we've nearly cleared this whole level. And there's still another level above it. Another CBM here, oil generator CBM. So this generates oil, right? A CBM that generates power out of kerosene or motor oil. I see. It is fairly efficient and can store up to 750 milliliters of fuel, but it works somewhat slowly. So it's another way for us to generate. Is that something that we want to do? Maybe less so. And we got a dialysis area here. Okay, so this level is clear. Time to move up further, Dusk. Up we go, and we can hear that there is more activity, and we are not at the top of this place yet. Holy crap, we keep going, and the dead, they keep coming. Oh wow, that was a bit of a dangerous situation for us to be in, because we were pinned up against the wall there, but Dusk just, with that sword in hand, is absolutely carving through them. Again, she does not have a proper fighting style with it. She is brawling with a blade. It is as brutal as you might imagine it to be. Oh, and we've got much more comfortable beds up here, so we probably have long-term patients that would have been staying up here. There is still a possibility that we can find some interesting and or useful things, especially if we were dealing with cancer patients here. There's a possibility that we may have some radiation-based medication or medication for treating radiation poisoning. At least that's the hope. In here, we've got some energy drink, which, you know what? Let's knock that thing back. Don't know what that's doing in a hospital, but you know, what are we gonna do? Hello? Are you around? Hard to tell. Also, ooh, that's a helicopter pad. Obviously, no helicopter up here now, but cool to see that. I do wonder if there is the potential for helicopters to spawn there in regular Cataclysm. I'm assuming probably yes. And okay, a little bit of like a staff eating area, maybe cafeteria kind of situation. Not much in the way of equipment here. Wow, you guys really tore through the place. For there being not too many of you, you really made a mess of the place. Well, I say not many. Turns out there were actually quite a few here. Do we have anything actually in this space though? No, it was completely empty. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of this level. There's a little bit more over this side here. We'll go for that. Take you out. Okay, yeah, looks like this is more administration, maybe even where students would be, potentially. We will take that, thank you. Need to remember that we can have whiskey whenever we want as well. Well, let's have a look at that survivor's note. Russia did this, okay. All right, there is actually one more room up this way here, and there ain't nothing in it. So this is surely gotta be the roof at this point, right? Yes, that looks like that is the case. Okay, so we'll walk around the rooftop here and just see if there is anything interesting out here other than the wasps that will probably try and charge after us if we have any light. We can still go higher though, are you kidding me? Yeah, I mean, it's clear, so you know that we're gonna. So Dusk, let's climb, and we're now at the very, very top at this stage. So that will have given us a massive sight of the area. Absolutely wild. So hospitals, if you want to have a lot of sight and have a lot of resources, great place. And we can see that, yeah, I do think it is possible for us to make it out towards that Magicalism cabin. And you know what? I think we might even be able to do it today if we avoid combat as much as possible. So let's see if we can get down and out of this place without creating too much of a fuss. Okay, we've got a decayed zombie on the stairs at the moment, so let's just go and try and carve them down. Actually, there's quite a few beneath us, but we are absolutely demolishing them. Dusk, wood. I think after today's episode, we're probably going to have a look at how many Dusk has killed, because yeah, those numbers have got to be getting up there, because that's absolutely wild. It was even more of them trying to make their way up the stairs. I think we're near the bottom level now at this stage. Oh no, this is the basement. Okay, yeah, that is the bottom level. Okay, all right, so we're gonna go out the way that we came in and just try and weave our way through the streets here. Yeah, out we go, Dusk, out we go. And we are away. Wonderful. So we're gonna get safe mode on and we're gonna start wandering on over towards the woods. Okay, oh, we had a thorny shambler back here. We'll take that out before we enter the forest here. And what? Oh, it's just like a wall of smoke. Yeah, okay, there's got to be an ashen brawler or something like that around here. It was just kind of spooky because it looked like the whole forest was just kind of this wall. We can tell that there are a few hordes in here. We did see them from atop the hospital. There's a bone plate wolf, I think, is chasing us, among other things. So we're just going to try and stay moving as much as possible, using the auto move to kind of weave our way through the trees. It's the best way to lose the sight of the enemy, and it means that they're just going to get kind of stuck in that forest here. So we have a sewage treatment plant here. We're not really interested in that. We're just going to try and continue making our way over, and we're probably going to have to do that manually. That's fine. Let's just wander through here. And it looks like the fog has settled back in again. We're not seeing anywhere near as far as we were before. That's fine, we don't really need to. Okay, we are now in unknown territory once again, so if we do happen upon a zombie trying to go through their phone, wouldn't be a terrible idea. Wow, we got a lot of long grass through here. Great big field. And we can see, oh, a zombie elf. Hello, let's take you out. We are really close to that cabin now, and there is actually a road that's around here, and would you look at that? Silent Hill smartphone case and a smartphone inside. So we're gonna try and activate that thing if we can. Let's just, wait, Dawn's been damaged? How the hell did that happen? I guess we have been using it a lot. Now, we should be able to repair it. We will probably need mithril ingots to be able to repair it though. That also means that Dawn isn't going to be as effective as a weapon right now. Yeah, I feel like it was about 58 before, so now it's dropped down by about 10. Interesting. I guess the other thing as well, and I was thinking about this, if it does get damaged further, going back to some of our other abilities might not be a bad idea. Things like Mage Blade, things like the Storm Hammer, etc. Because right now, Mage Blade, that's only spell level 1 at the moment. If we leveled that up to be really, really high, we could have quite the powerful blade on our hands. Obviously, Storm Fist and Storm Hammer, still very good as well. Especially with it lasting 32 minutes, that's pretty good for less than 400 mana. Anyway, let's have a look at the smartphone, eh? So we want to manage the files. We want to browse this device specifically. Oh, okay. Smartphone's battery is super, super low at the moment. So let's just go to electrokinetic. I'm going to go for electron overflow at the moment. We've got the phone on us currently, so let's just go wait a while, 5 minutes here. We're hearing some groaning, and let's have a look at activating that now. Ooh. All right, we've got some dead that are close by the sounds of things. Let's just back off a little bit here. We should definitely have a smartphone around here, but I'm not seeing it currently. Interesting. What happened to it? Oh, smartphone here. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. Oh, I've just noticed that I can actually browse things on our previous phone. We don't want to do that right now. I really just want to try and see if we can browse this one specifically. Browse devices, and then we go to the other smartphone. So this one down here, and there is a map cache on it. Fantastic, that's good. So now we go back to our backup smartphone, manage files, read files on an external device. Okay, fine. I feel like I'm gonna understand this system eventually. We're gonna go here, we're going to manage files, read files on this device, map cache, and it's been over 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure that this has caused things to crash. Yes, it has. So we're just going to ignore the phone for the moment and continue on towards the cabin, just so that we can have that done today. Because I'm keen to get there, but it looks like there's a bit of resistance on the way to there. Nothing that's gonna stop us though, eh? One more? Alright, let's get climbing over this fence and be ready for anything that might be searching for us. Okay, a regular zombie over here, and another. Oh, there's a few of them here, in actual fact. Okay, we'll let them flood over the planters towards us. Just stand ready to deal with them. And oh boy, yep, there's a few of them there, Dusk. There's a few of them there, but they are going to do very little to us at this stage. Let's get that thing pried. We're hearing some moaning. Okay, that's fine. Ignore it for now. All right, that's just the back of the place. At least this way we can kind of go around, have a look through some of the windows, see if we can see anyone in there. We're not sure exactly where that moaning is coming from. Please don't break the windows. There we go. All right, and we have a scroll here. What do we got? Windstrike, which we already have had access to, and get coding too. Okay, all right, let's move further through here. Scroll of Animated Blade. Well, I'm pretty sure that we gained access to a spellbook that had that in it today, but we haven't had a chance to actually read it yet, which is something that we still need to try and do. We'll check underneath here. Trading Psychology for Dummies. That is something that Dusk desperately needs because we're not much of a trader. She is still suffering from that weakness though, which means that the radiation sickness is still there. However, it's lessened. We're only dealing with a -1, not a -2, which means that the treatment that we've been taking, it has been helping. Still, we need safeguards for the future. As we've seen today, there aren't many things that can actually kill Dusk. When it comes to dealing with a stupid amount of dead, she's incredibly capable, even more so now with her new magic and psionic abilities. Yet environmental dangers, well, we know that they are her true weakness. Her legs got burnt to an absolute crisp in the past, and acid has been the death of more than one character here on this channel. Having a look at her kills here, this shouldn't be a surprise with how long this run with Dusk has been going. She has killed nearly 9,000 zombies. Just over 1,400 regular zombies. That is a wild number, and without a doubt, I think this is the highest kill count we have had on any version of Dusk, which is wild considering all the things that have been added to Cataclysm to make things more difficult, especially for very, very powerful characters like Dusk. In the past, with a Zweihander in hand, she could stand still and keep fighting till the cows come home. But now with stamina, wariness, fatigue, and everything else, there are all these factors that we have to take into account, which I do enjoy, because it means that we can take these incredibly powerful characters and put them in incredibly dangerous worlds like No Hope, and especially mega city worlds, with higher spawn rates and faster evolution. We can really push the difficulty further. And it just makes that late game in Cataclysm all the more interesting. Well, this has been the first step on Dusk's journey. In the next, we will carry on our way. As ever, I am wanting to study, I'm wanting to learn. At the very least, I think we should try and learn some of the spells that we gained from Valzane in the last episode. But we have to remember, we cannot remain somewhere for long, or else the radiation that our body emits will eventually poison us in return. And now, looking down at that blade in her hand, Dawn, Dusk can see just a few chips in its metal. After slaying so many, it's surprising that there isn't more damage. Yet we had hoped that there wouldn't be any with this thing. Nothing's perfect, nothing is immortal, nothing is forever. A lesson Dusk should take to heart. And Legionnaires, I ask you all, if you've enjoyed the episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.